Usidhani ni tajiri, hiyo ni mali ya umma, wameiba toka kwetu.
The senator of Vihiga, Godfrey Osotsi, has revealed that there is one man who need to be thanked for the successful tour in Kisumu, and that man is none other than the incoming governor of Nairobi, Bwana Babu Owino, because according to him, Babu Owino was the reason that that triumphant entry into Kisumu happened. He's saying that before the triumphant entry, Linda Ground and the government had made sure that hakuna kanisa inawakubalia kwenda kwao kuomba. So they had no place to go and worship. And remember their style is that in the morning they go for church service, is when they go for the rally. So they had no place to worship. Remember, a place to worship also helps them to be able to plan what is happening out there and also to build the tension for the rally. But this time, no church was allowing them. And that is when Babu Owino made the decision to take them to Nyalenda, where he grew up, and they had that church service at Nyalenda Church, which was his church when he was growing up. Osotsi revealed that Babu Owino was the reason that all this came into play, because Babu Owino made sure that Kisumu rally became successful with his organization. He called him specifically, let me just check, he called him specifically a different breed of politician, because Babu Owino was able to match up against Linda Ground. He was able to match up against the government, and that is something that no one is leaders. He also credited Orengo for giving guidance. Orengo prepared them psychologically. Orengo also prepared them mentally. He told them how to approach the situation. And remember, Orengo was preparing the ground, because Orengo was able to bring in some also aspirants from Kisumu. Like he was able to poach the Wabebe, Willis Ramburu into the team. He was able to bring Raphael Tuju to the rally, which is something new that has not happened. And that also made a difference, because when you bring in these different people with different personalities, with different connections, then you are able to have a successful rally. Viewers, welcome to One Ball Brain. My name is Omar Brand. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. This is the heartbeat of political analysis. Usisahau kufinya notification button, your like button, na share button. And always remember that when you subscribe, you support our channel and you support our work here. And we thank you for it. So, viewers, as I was saying, this Kisumu rally ilikuwa yote kwa mabega ya watu wawili, Babu Owino and James Orengo. Babu Owino was the one responsible for making sure that the rally happened. And remember the tension, the threats from Atandi, the ODM Linda Ground, the money they were splashing in Kisumu. Because Osotsi revealed yesterday that these people are wasting a lot of money. In Kakamega, 50 million, bribing MPs, telling MPs to bribe people, and then nothing happened. And remember, in Kisumu, money was exchanging hands the whole week. Meetings were being held every day, because we remember a day before, borders were full in the street saying two-term. Yani, they were doing everything to make sure that people feel afraid of that day. But it seems, as Osotsi said, people this time round, they are eating the money, but people are not allowing themselves to be cowards. People are coming out to support the leaders they believe have the agenda that they require. And to all that, he says that this man, Babu Owino, the organization that he did for that Kisumu rally, and everybody saw him. He was the one leading the troops to Kaur grounds. He was the one calling out people, advising people, telling people not to fight, telling people to move peacefully, walking with the people, all that long walk up to Kaur grounds. That was all credited to that one man, Babu Owino. And that shows you that the man has the capability to be the next Luo kingpin. And that's why he usually says that after Baba ni Babu. And it seems that the young man has the interest of the people at heart. He knows how to have the ground, which is the people, on his side. And that is what Linda Ground wamepoteza, because Linda Ground are after deals. Na wanadhani wakienda kukaa kwa boardroom na Ruto inafurahisha mwananchi wa kawaida. No, mwananchi wa kawaida wants service delivery. They should be focusing on service delivery. Has services been delivered? Because this government cannot say that they want your votes and there is no service delivery. Services are not being done. But because they appointed some few people from a community to government, now lazima muwapigie makofi na muwaimbi. And I think this rally in Kisumu was able to bring tension into the ODM brigade. Wanga, Oburu Odinga, and everybody are worried because this shows that now the Linda Mwananchi group now can make now successful visits in Nyanza, which is their bedroom, and which they had said that nobody can be able to step there. So they are not only facing competition from their friends who are not their friends UDA, but Linda Mwananchi is telling them that if you make bad choices, then we can also move into your territory. Osotsi said that Oburu Odinga and Wanga are calling them, they want to do negotiation with them, but now the problem is that these two factions si ati wanagombana juu ya vitu dogo, wanagombana juu ya ideology. Wengine wanataka Ruto kwa sababu wanapenda kukula, wanataka wakule kidogo. Na wengine wako against Ruto. So those two functions, having them as one is nearly impossible. And that's why Karoli Omondi has already made sure that the new vehicle, People Renaissance Movement, is ready and standby. So that when they finish up with this ODM issue, because this ODM issue is not just a simple issue, wezi tu sema tunatoka now, it will not be good for you, because people will start saying, why are you not going through the channel? So they need to fight it up to the end. Once they reach the end, then they can be able to launch their own party. And their party will still do well, their party will still have good numbers. So Osotsi also revealed that his attack in Kisumu was a plan by the government to bring a conflict between the Luyas and the Luyas. Because the Luo and the Luyas usually go together and they were always behind Raila Amolo Odinga. So Ruto was trying to do divide and conquer. He wants to handle each community separately. And that is what he was doing, because he also knows that Linda Mwananchi has leaders from both communities. So akiwagonganisha, then that means rivalry will now start there in their own camp. But he's saying that he's thankful that that thing did not happen, and also had a successful rally in Kisumu, therefore indicated to the people of the Luya land that the people of Luo stand with them, stand with their son Edwin Sifuna, Osotsi, Caleb Amisi, and all other leaders from Western in Linda Mwananchi. And that was a very big gesture from Kisumu, because that will have brought tension between the two communities, which are very close to each other, which coexist into each other in every angle of life. So I want to thank the people of Kisumu for holding a peaceful rally and for ensuring that some bad plans like having Luos and Luyas divide and be like enemies did not happen, because the divide and conquer in Kenya will not work if people are woke enough to know that huyu anajaribu kutugonganisha, huyu anajaribu kutuharibia na sisi ni marafiki. Because remember, Kisumu is a cosmopolitan town that kona kila mtu. Most Luyas are there. They also do business there. They also live there. They have lived there for many years. So trying to bring that disharmony between them is very wrong. Viewers, remember to subscribe, like and share. Leave a comment and tell me what do you think, because Osotsi just revealed to us that Babu Owino is a different breed of politician. And if Ruto thinks that he's having his class of politician this time around, then he is mistaken, because these young leaders are coming up with new styles of politics that he has not seen before. And if he is comfortable, then that State House, vile Babu wanasema, watu wataenda kukojoa huko State House. So let's see what happened. Remember to leave a comment and tell me what do you think, because Osotsi has just revealed that Babu Owino was the one responsible for making Kisumu a success. See you.